When we're setting up the harness, the main thing to remember is we're just using a 26-inch mountain bike tube with the valve cut out of it. Try to leave the actual support stuff that goes around the valve in it, so that it basically allows the tyre to be strong and not rip around where the cut is, but just take the valve out of it so it doesn't scratch the athlete. When you're setting it up, just lay it on the ground and step through it like you're stepping through a hula hoop. Makes things nice and simple. Then from there, just pull up around yourself. Now, if you're dealing with an athlete who's relatively short, like Marnie is here, you want to try and twist the loop, twist the tyre about half a dozen to a dozen times. So you're really twisting it a lot, because what that does is it takes a lot of the length out of the tyre and allows for it to be relatively supportive around the athlete when you put it over their neck. If you're dealing with a tall athlete, you may only need to turn it once or twice and then put it over their head. So if I'm using the tyre, I'm 6'2", all I do is I take the tyre, twist it once, put it over my head. For someone that's short, twist it multiple times, then put it over their head. Now the goal is to make sure it's relatively snug on the person, and that the pressure when you're attaching to it attaches around about where the torso is, or around where the chest is. We don't want to be bending the athlete from the waist, we want to be bending them basically, or leaning them forward from the core. So you can see quite quickly here, this position is relatively stable right around where the torso is. From here we can use a harness for our drills.